It's so fascinating, and I think this is so seldom done well when you have a first-person narrative of someone who is losing his mind. And he's not aware of it.
Right.
And usually, I read a lot of manuscripts, and very often is, beat the reader over the head with it. Oh, I'm going to go and kill somebody now. But here there were just these tiny, little, incremental steps. And since the reader has been going along with all the incremental steps, when he starts to get unreasonable, you say, oh, I actually heard my brain say, oh, I'm going to excuse him being jealous of his wife this one time.
Right,
And then a few pages later, I was like, wait a minute.
Right.
He's a little bit crazy.
Oh, good. That was the goal. The goal was that you go along for the ride. You get invested in going along for the ride with him.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, it's almost like the reader's responsibility to say, I don't care that we've been going along on this ride together. You've now crossed the line, and I'm going to watch you, but I'm not going to follow anymore. Oh, my God, I wish you wouldn't go there. But yeah, there's a kind of responsibility I think that I give the reader too.
Yes, I love how implicated I felt in this. I felt
That's good. That's
so
good.
guilty at the end because I felt as though I should be doing something, that there was a point at which I could have said no, which as a reader, of course, I couldn't.
Right.
You could have.
Well, that's interesting because one of the things that makes Iago work so great as a character in the theater is that ideally, we have murderous trees.
Yes, we are being attacked by bugs.
Ideally, a situation is created where the audience in a theater wants to call out to Othello, he's lying!
Yes,
Don't believe
exactly.
him! But they never do because that would break a convention that you just don't do that.
Yeah, you don't hiss.
Although you wonder, like, if in Shakespeare's day, when there was so much interactivity between the actors and the audience, if the play wasn't frequently sabotaged by...
That's interesting.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Stage.
But it's that similar thing where you sort of want... The impulse is to want to intervene.
Yes, and I felt that very strongly in this book. As my readers know, I'm someone who... It's very difficult for me to get involved in a plot now because I read so many books and I
Right.
read so many manuscripts so many times as an editor. And when I get mad enough at a book to throw it across the room... the other thing I should show you. See this bit up here? I could not put it down, and I took it into the bathtub. That's how engaging this is.
honored.
I was towards the end. I was like, no, I have to get ready to go, and I really okay, I'll take it in his bathtub, and of course I dropped it, which is why I have hope that the Kindle will never take over completely, because I would have died. But I got so absorbed in this that I kept starting to throw it across the room, which is a very high sign of praise for me, because I wanted to stop him, but there was nothing I could do. And I love that he was self-aware. And I don't want to give too much away because I want you to read the book, if I haven't made that clear.
Thank you.
But he was aware enough of his own progressive insanity that he tries to talk himself out of it at a couple of points. And
He tries to justify it, I think.
Yes.
That's how I would describe it.
But there's one point, and again, I don't want to give too much away, but where even he can't believe what he's done. And he justifies it, and then his mind goes back. And he justifies it, and his mind goes back. And it's just masterful writing, I think.
Thank you.